Right, we are going to have more examples for you to understand the topic we are looking at now. And I'm going to look at the first example for today. Consider the functions f of x is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 15 and g of x is equal to x cubed minus 7x. Now the graphs are done for us. This is the f, which is the quadratic function, and this is our g, which is the cubic function. So these are drawn on the same set of axes, as you can see. But we need now to answer the questions that are written here. Determine the value of x and the equation of the tangent if, part 1, if f dash of x is equal to 2. So this we know is the derivative of f. So let us derive f. The derivative of x squared is 2x. The derivative of minus 2x is minus 2 is equal to 2. So our 2x will be equal to 4. So our x is actually a 2. Once we have our x, we need our y. We substitute back into f. Our y will be equal to 2 squared minus 2 times 2 minus 15. This will give us 4 minus 4 minus 15, which gives us a minus 15. Therefore, it means our point is 2 for the x value and minus 15 for the y value. Therefore, the equation is given by y minus y1 m into x minus x1. Substituting what we have y minus minus 15 is equal to gradient. We are given already by the question. It's 2 bracket x. What is our x value? Minus 2, because x is 2. So this gives us y plus 15 is equal to 2x minus a 4. If this one goes there, we have y is equal to 2x minus 19. This is the equation of the tangent to the quadratic function at x equal to 2 and y equal to minus 15. Then part 2 is saying when f dash of x is equal to 0. We already know what f dash of x is because we use it in part 1. So it's 2x minus 2 is equal to 2. Then if this one goes there, we have 2x is equal to 4. So our x, okay, I had initially made a mistake here. This is 0 because we are told that f dash of x is equal to 0. So we substitute as 0. So this becomes 2 and our x therefore is equal to 1. Please take note of that. It was my error. Is 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. Then we solve for x and our x is actually 1. Then we are substituting to get our corresponding y value. That will be 1 squared minus 2 times 1 minus 15. This will give us 1 minus 2 minus 15. So this is minus 17 minus 1, which is minus 16. So the point is 1 and minus 16. Now we want the equation y minus y1 is equal to m bracket x minus x1. So substituting what we have is y minus minus 16 is equal to m. What is our m? Our m is the f dash of x, which is 0. So it's 0 multiplied by x minus, what is the x value? It's 1. So we multiply there, then we have y plus 16 is equal to 0. So our y is actually a minus 16. There we are. This now is showing us that this is a tangent to the turning point. Then part 3, we are repeating the same question, but we are now using g. So our g dash of x is equal to -4. We are given that. So let us derive or find the derivative of g. G is actually defined by x cubed minus 7x, which means this will be the derivative of that is 3x squared. The derivative of that is -7 is equal to -4. Now here we have 3x squared is equal to, if this one goes there, it will be 7 minus 4. Okay, let me write it down. So our 3x squared will be equal to 3. Our x squared will be equal to 1. We divided both sides by 3. So our x is equal to plus or minus 1. Now, once we have that, we now need our gradient. Our gradient is actually given to us. So which of these two values, when substituted, the gradient gives us a -4? It cannot be both. So check. When we substitute here a -1, what do we get? And actually both of them are actually giving us the same thing, which means we are saying it's correct to use any one of them. So we are going to get now the corresponding y values. So y, when x is say 1, when x is 1, we substitute 1 there, it will be y is equal to, okay, we can get there 1 cubed minus 7 times 1, which is equal to, this is 1 minus 7, which is -6. And the other one, y will be equal to -1, or this to the power 3 minus 7 times -1. Now this will give us a -1 plus a 7, which is equal to a 6. So we can see we are going to have two values of y corresponding to the x values that we are given. Therefore, it means the points that we are considering is 1 and -6 and -1 and 6. Very, very important. So now we can find the equations. Y is equal to y minus y1 is equal to m bracket x minus x1. We substitute what we know. It will be y minus -6 is equal to gradient -4 into x. What is x value? 1. So this gives us y plus 6 is equal to -4x plus a 4. So our y will be equal to -4x. If this goes there, we remain with -2. This is one of the tangents. At the point x is 1 and y is -6. The other one will be y minus 6 is equal to, we have gradient -4 bracket x minus, what is our x? -1. So this will give us y minus 6 is equal to -4 bracket x plus 1, which gives us y minus 6 is equal to -4x minus 4. So our y will be equal to -4x. If this goes there, it will be +2. So these are the two equations to the point x is equal to 1 and x is equal to -1. Then part B. Part B is saying solve for x if f dash of x is equal to g dash of x. We go back to, okay, we can differentiate. Let's not waste our time going behind. Well, let's differentiate x squared. What do we get? 2x. Differentiate -2x. We get -2. Differentiate -15. We get 0 is equal to, differentiate x cubed. we get 3x squared. Differentiate, minus 7x, we get minus 7. At this point, we take everything to the right hand side. This will be equal to 3x squared minus 2x, because this one goes there and this one goes there. What do I get? It becomes a plus, so I will have minus a 5. Now 0 is equal to, we are going to factorize. This is 3x, this is x. I believe this is a minus 5 and this is a plus 1. So if you multiply, that's 3x minus 5x minus 2x. So our x therefore will be equal to 5 over 3 or minus 1. The question is saying solve for x if that is true. So we have answered the question. Then exercise. Classwork, we will do exercise 9, and I want you to do numbers 1 and 4. And your homework, exercise 9, and I want you to do numbers 2 and 6. Thank you very much. Enjoy your classwork and homework, and please submit on time. Any questions when you are listening, write them down. When we start, you ask. I will attend to your questions. Thank you.